Washington leading now by 9. So on the floor for Washington. Wall and Beal together in the backcourt. Webster and Nene, they're the forwards. And it's Gortat in at center. Top of the key, Beal with the shot. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Beal's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Washington. Noah with a screen on Wall. Rose passes to Noah. There's the dish to Butler. Can't cash in from close range. Washington has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. And Wall kicks to Nene. Back to Wall. Gasol with the steal. And here's Rose. Feeds to Gasol. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. There's the pick. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. They get it back. Noah's shot is off.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too.
This is the Wall. Clock at 6. Banked in off the glass.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity and getting results, too.
It's a great formula, and it's really a sign that the offense is clicking.
Wizards making a switch here. Pierce is checked in. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, guys, Tom Thibodeau had some advice for his team in that last timeout. He hasn't been happy with their shot selection. He told them, we're forcing things out there, guys. Space the floor, make the extra pass, work for the open shot in the flow of our offense. We'll see if they heed that advice, Kevin.
Now here's McDermott. Pierce covering. Rose gets a wide open look. Drains the three-pointer.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. They have to get a hand in his face.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Wall up top. He's covered by Rose. And Wall. Here we go now. Gortat with the screen for Wall. 4 on the clock. He dishes it to Gortat. Stolen by Rose. Here's Butler, and the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk clock coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
And that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively, ready to react and make a play.
Chicago, Taj Gibson's checked in for Gasol. Mirotic comes in for McDermott, and it's Heinrich in for Jimmy Butler. Then for the Wizards, Money comes in for Martell Webster. And Andre Miller has subbed in for John Wall. Here's Miller. The shot is off. Rose with some nice D. Bulls trail by 8. Noah up on top. Looking for Gibson. He gets it there. And it's good.
They were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
Well, and at this stage of such a tight game, I think this is when tired legs start to show. And the defense can become vulnerable in the low block.
The shot by Nene. No good. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And here we go with Miller running up the court. It's stolen by Rose. Fast break, here comes Chicago, and finished off by Mirotic.
They've made a great sequence of plays to get this game close again, and this is no time to take their foot off the pedal. They got to keep it rolling.
I agree, Steve. They really had their backs against the wall, but now they're the ones applying the pressure with just a few possessions left in this game. Looks to me like they hit the refresh button here in the second half after shooting less than 40% from the field before the break.
They managed to hold down the fort defensively, and now their offense is finally starting to kick into groove.
McDermott's checked in for the Bulls. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kirk Heinrich. And Butler, here we go. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Take a look at what Butler's done. He has 12 points, and he's been pretty steady grabbing rebounds, too.
He has, and I think the coach may have told him before the game to make that an area on which to focus today because he's been locked in. Well, he cut into the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a difference.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Here's McDermott. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 5 assists in the game. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Miller kicks to Pierce. Pass to Gortat. Tries it from 9. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And the Wizards lead by 5.
That was one huge shot as they try to hang on to this lead.
Well, they're seeing it slip away right now, Steve. They desperately need to jumpstart their offense again.
And the wide-open shot from Rose. Offensive rebound, Gibson. Here's Noah. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, and that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks.
And it's Miller penetrating. Nails it!
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in the movie theater. Gave him more room to get that shot on.
54 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Outside Butler. Pass to Rose. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Wizards have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. And now we've got the intentional foul. And so they choose to intentionally foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one, and that increases their lead to 6.
I'm sure he would have liked to have had all of those, but he still padded their lead a little bit at least.
The shot will not go. Good D by Miller. And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Butler dishes to Rose. The 3, buries it, and now they trail by just 4. 17 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yep, you got to extend the game here. Try to keep that clock from moving.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And and so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
And as long as they continue to do this kind of work at the foul line, the lead should be safe.
Lets it go with a 3. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. Here is Miller, and they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Rose with the ball. He kicks it to McDermott. Shoots a fader. Offline. And so it's Washington who's scraped by with the win. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail-biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.
And that'll wrap it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and thanks for tuning in.